Ray, thanks for being here.
Yeah, man. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh
Appreciate
man,
it.
couldn't do this without you. We want to get into some of the cool stuff that you do and how you got connected with us. But let's start out with what's your name, where are you from, and how long have you been coming to Graywell?
Raymond Munoz. I am 49, almost 50. Yeah, I know. I'll embrace it eventually. Originally from Northern California, but moved here as a 15-year-old kid and found Graywell, Raspberry, all those places, heavy metal shop, all that stuff, Randy's, way back in the day.
Yeah.
OG Bountiful, Graywell. That was
That's
my
my next
spot.
question.
Oh, okay.
Is there
I
a
jumped
store,
ahead.
past or present? Obviously, present's usually here. You're here, but past, like Bountiful was a spot. For you.
Yeah, I have so many memories of both locations. The original one over by the bookstore, and then the one up on Fifth South. Like I still remember walking in the door so many times. So, I mean, that was my home course, you know.
Nice.
So,
what was it about Bountiful that attracted and kept you there?
that's where my mother dragged me, so I was forced into Bountiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I found my niche, right? I kind of a square peg round hole in Bountiful personally, but my little spots that I had, like Graywell, like some other store. I mean, that was me being me. You know, I loved it. It's different then, and yeah, I miss it. I do.
Yeah, we miss it too. But
Yeah, what do you do?
The evolution of life, you lose things, and
I don't miss Bountiful.
Yeah.
I do miss the Bountiful Graywell.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found Taylorsville, so thanks for still continuing to take care of us.
For sure, man.
You are a record collector.
Yeah. Wife says hoarder. I say collector. I agree. Yeah.
Talk about what got you into collecting records, what you do with your records, because I mean, if it doesn't expose too much, I want to talk about your setups and what you do.
I don't mind. It's evolved over the years. You know, it started off getting records at like thrift stores or garage sales, like 50 cents a record. And I just would grab, I was just happy. Like I loved it. I think the look of how a record plays versus pushing a button and having something stream is just completely different for me. And I just love music in general. So records to me just held that kind of old school. I remember my mom playing the old like Fisher Price, like, you know, soundtracks to Disney movies. And so it's part of my childhood. And then as a young adult, I just loved records and the music that I listened to, you know, outside of Disney. And it's evolved over the years. I've gone down that rabbit hole a little bit. And I've been collecting records for quite a while. And then for me, it's not just about that old memory from a kid and then just enjoying music, but the physical copy to me sounds so much better than what we're streaming. And I just love that. When I put that record on in my basement, it's like having a live concert. And I love that. It doesn't go away. It'll never go away.
As part of that rabbit hole you went down, you upgraded your equipment.
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I went from like vintage 70s, loved it. Like just that look, that sound, to, you know, the kids' college fund type stuff. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love both. I still have a vintage setup in my office. I've a setup in both my offices and at home. The home one's the crazy one, and that one's awesome. I love it. It sounds amazing. You put on a Black Sabbath, it's like Tony Iommi's right there. I mean, there's just nothing beats it, and I love it. It's my escape. That's my man cave. I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you describe what visiting Graywell is like to someone who's never? How would you describe what Graywell is like to someone who's never been here, and why should someone watching this come visit Graywell?
It's a good question. I mean, I can tell you how I feel. Like I walk through the doors, and that smell of cardboard from the record sleeves, the wave of nostalgia when it's not just records, it's CDs, it's old gaming systems, it's cool books, new books, used. I think my favorite thing is the used. Like new's great, that's cool. But that vintage old stuff, that speaks to me. And I never come here with like a list. This is what I'm looking for. I literally come and just something speaks to me. Like it jumps out. I'll judge a book by cover. I bought a record from your Ogden store where it was a bunch of Alien Phalluses. Oh, it's one of my favorite records. I had no idea who the band is. I can't even tell you their name right now. I bought it because of the cover. I judged it by the cover, and oh man, it was awesome. So, I mean, I love that about it. You can't do that in any other store. I don't walk into a grocery store and just randomly grab. I mean, I'm there for milk and eggs. Here, I'm here for the surprise. The nostalgia that I get from walking through and seeing like Conker's Bad Fur Day for N64. Like, bring it. I love it, dude. So I think you don't have to be like some music geek like you or me. You really honestly just come here for the nostalgia, man. It's awesome. I love it. You could walk in here and anybody could, and they're going to find something that makes them smile, and it happens every time.
That's great. Let's talk about. You never have a list, but you are one of my favorite people because you are exactly what you just described. You just like records and you start looking at things and
Yeah,
you'll take things off the wall, out of the bins. You don't care. You want to look at them, play with them. It's amazing.
yeah.
Um, so, I mean, we use the term grail a lot. Can you talk about anything that you found here that was awesome or, anything that you cared about?
Oh, so many.
Yeah. We'll narrow it down to a couple.
I mean, one of my favorite things too, like not only like the staff picks are awesome.
Yeah.
Like I love it. And it's not just records; it's a bunch of nerdy stuff. Just like it's like I should work here.
Yeah.
Like, don't even pay me. I'll just like clock in, dude. Come on. But I love the treasure hunt. It's like going through a time machine and the treasure hunt at the same time. It really is. Like It's crazy. So like the new arrivals, it's just so random. I love it. But yeah, I mean, I think one of the more memorable times is coming to the wall that you have now.
Yeah.
It used to be the baskets. Now it's the wall.
Upgrade.
And I found, I'll never forget the moment, but not the first or just the second or just the third, but all three of Pantera's really their first records. We're talking circa 1984, 7, and I mean, awesomely terrible in so many great ways. Like it's amazing. And they were in such fantastic condition. And you told me the story behind it, and I was just like, how does that happen, man? You didn't get me once, you didn't get me twice, like all three. Like it's just an absolute no-brainer. But I can say that about a lot of those little just random finds, man. I just get the biggest smile and I can't wait to go home and just crank it up loud. Like,
turn it up till someone tells you to turn it down.
Yeah.
Which happens at the office quite frequently, apparently.
Yeah, the office I get in trouble. At home I can't. Yeah, that's my space.
Well, in your experience with us, is there a particular memory, experience, or anything, a couple of things like that, or a single thing that you want to share that positively about Graywell that positively impacted you as a person, or
Instead of one, I'm going to share two really quick.
Yeah.
First off, Crucial Fest. You guys are amazing. What an awesome thing to experience as a local lover of live music and just live bands, and not just local but also regional. You get bands that come from all over the place now. But to watch that growth over the years, and you've been there since year one, from literally in front of a van at the park downtown to the fairgrounds to where it's at now, it has been is been amazing to watch. So thank you for that. That's a memory that I love.
That's Jerem. We need to thank Jerem about that totally. Which I'm hoping to get him involved in this, but him partnering with us and letting us be such a crucial part of Crucial Fest. I mean, that's not a pun on purpose. Like it's not a play on words. It's truly it's an amazing thing that he did. And don't sell yourself short. You've been a sponsor and a caretaker of that.
It's just for free tickets, man. That's it.
But your support makes that thing possible. So it's been great.
Yeah, no, that's been awesome to watch you. But I still remember this, and I share this story sometimes still. As, taking my kids up to the Sandy Graywell on Record Store Day. And I don't remember if it was Gaza or its other version of Cult Leader. It was one of the two, same bandish, playing ridiculously ear-bleeding loud. And we walked in, and my kids immediately, and they've been going to concerts since they were this big. I remember they walked in, and they made it 10 seconds or less. And like, it's too loud. I was like, I've never said this, but you're right. It's too loud. I went back in. I was fine. Kids waited for me outside. They couldn't hang, man. But that's one of my favorite Graywell memories ever did. Like, it was just like blood ear piercing loud. It was so awesome. I loved it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What got you involved with Crucial Fest and the importance of sponsoring that and helping us continue to have that event? What was the kicker? How'd that start?
I mean, I'm grateful that, I was even asked to be a part of something like that. I'm lucky that I do own a local company, a local business as well. And it's nice to be able to allocate some things to charity or to support things like Crucial Fest.
Yeah.
So I was friends with one of Jerem's friends. I didn't know Jerem at the time. But one of his ex-band members worked for me and introduced me to Jeremy. And I got to meet him prior to the first year of Crucial Fest. So when Crucial Fest became a thing, and Kendra said, "Hey, would you be interested in like sponsoring?" It was just a no-brainer, man. Like he's there to support local bands. That's always been the base of it, always, and it's grown from there. It's evolved, and that's awesome. But to just watch it from the sideline, honestly, dude, is great. And I'm grateful and honored to even be a part of it at all, dude. I am. I think it's awesome. All those years of just out there watching it change every single year. And, like I said, Graywell's been there since day one too, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's how I met you and became friends with you. It was through, you. It wasn't the thing. I mean, that's where we actually for the first time sat and talked and vibed about records and
that's right.
Got to know each other, and then got to see each other multiple times. And then you started coming in the shop, and it was like, that's my guy. You are a active, even if you don't want to take any credit, you are an active support for that kind of stuff. And I can't thank you enough for what you do for that. That's amazing. Because a lot of people, it's just easy to just get free tickets, go to a show, and not care. But you are connected to the music scene, and you care about what we do, and and what Jeremy's doing, and trying to always accomplish with that. And that's so admirable and awesome. So thank you.
Yeah, dude. Of course, man. I love it. I'm a punk rock kid at heart forever. I remember my mom thinking, like when I was 15 or 16, my purple mohawk, she always told me I'd grow out of it. And I still remind her to this day I haven't.
The hair's different. Nothing else has changed.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of your business, we want to make sure you have the opportunity. What do you do? What's your business name, and where can we find that?
Fix your chip or fill your crack. That's what I'm good at, man. I do. I love cracks. Full service auto glass company, man. So
what's glass?
Rock Dock Auto Glass.
ROCK?
Yeah.
DOC?
Yeah. I was thinking about like Limp Bizkit, ROK, DUZ. No, I just Rock Dock, just ROCK, DOC. Yeah.
Cool. And I can pitch this on here. I've used your services multiple times, and you've always been great. Yeah. Everyone I've dealt with your facility and offices are great, and so that's awesome.
Yeah, our roads are terrible. I love it.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Utah rocks.
Yeah.
Forever keep you in business.
There was a little bit of a play on the name of the business, and just like I don't know. Yeah, I try to get away with it as much as I can.
Yeah. Hey, well, I like puns. I like fun. That's way to go. Is there anything else you can think of you want to share? Anything that's special to you? Anything you want to talk about?
No, man, just keep being you. That's it. I think it's one of the coolest things, man. Like, obviously, as a lover of all things vinyls, I know, yell at me. Yeah, I can't.
No one cares.
How to get it in there. It's not just you. I noticed that you surround yourself with people like you. And that's not easy to do, but you've done it. Every time I've walked in these doors, it doesn't matter which shop, dude, so many of them, they really genuinely like what their job. And that's so rare, man, and I love what you do. So thank you for being such an awesome part of my passion and the things that I love and my hobby, my hoarding collection.
You're hoarding. As long as your wife doesn't get mad at me, I'll
I invited her to come. She said, absolutely not. She also sent a spy to make sure I didn't leave with anything.
Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah, you're going with it. Nothing comes home. That's amazing, Ray. From the bottom of my heart, buddy, I love you and I appreciate you.
I love you too, dude.
So thank you, buddy.
Thank you.